Hi, I'm Terry Brock with TerryBrock.com. I want to talk to you about a book that's going to help you. Sure has helped me. It's one that just came out. It's called Twitter Power 3.0. Notice the 3.0 over there, right there. This is the original book that's been updated. Joel Comm wrote this, and now he's got Dave Taylor helping him out on it, and they have really done a good job. Now, if you're like me, you already use Twitter, at least a little bit in business. You know that it's there. I use it quite a bit, almost every day. Really like it, and I think, okay, I got Twitter down, don't need it. But this book is one you really want to get because it takes what you know about Twitter, the 140 characters and got to do this and be regular with it and and all that. They go over that because this is an update of the 1.0 and the 2.0 Twitter book, and it goes into what's relevant today. I have been reading this. Matter of fact, I've read it twice, and I wanted to share with you some ideas. Got a little more markers throughout here in the book I want to share with you. The first part of it is really a good basic. It's a refresh. I find it's real good to refresh the things that are the basics. Go back to the basics. Any professional will do that, and make sure that you're getting the right kind of information and you're getting the right things there. And then they start getting into some really good stuff. I go, ooh, how about that? Like here, this is one I love. Chapter 6, The Art of the Tweet. And one of the things they say there, if the content isn't good, no one will want to read it. Duh. Yeah, instead of putting effort into creating good articles, the publisher will have to put even more effort into dragging people to his or her website. And so what you've got to do is start putting together really good content. And the thing I love about this, they talk about tweet etiquette, don't spam, follow the style rules, etc. These are good to be reinforced. But then they go into the way that you can do it, getting people to follow you, joining in the conversation, and doing it the right way. So as I went through this, I found it to be incredibly good here. And then over here on page 132, they gave us some good information on a suite of packages, if you're using WordPress like I am, that tie into and help you with Twitter. And I'm going, whoa, this is really good stuff. It also helps you in WordPress with Facebook, LinkedIn, Tumblr, Path, Google+, and of course Twitter. And so they've got some really good tools here. If you don't know about these and all you're doing is using a few set of no tools or very old tools, you're going to wish you had these. I like this over here also on page 153. When they say, when a business book writer, Susan Page, was approached by her publisher to update one of her books, she turned to the Twitter community for feedback and suggestions about what to do. They're talking about ways that you can use Twitter beyond just blasting out a message, but rather interact with people and create real valid relationships. She said that what Susan did was set up a mailing list where she pointed her Twitter followers so that they'd receive an announcement. This is what she could have done. And when the book is published. So in other words, you might be using Twitter, that's good. Here's a way to fine tune it and tweak it that can really help you in business. This one, they really packed a lot in here. I went through and read this and just going, damn, this is good. And I'm putting stars by it and things. Here's something over on page 198. He said, if you're tweeting on behalf of a company, and this is really important now. If you're tweeting on behalf of a company, keep it human, but not too personal. If you're tweeting on behalf of a personal brand, include the random thoughts, but reduce the offers. Wow, that's worth the price of the book right there. And these simple guidelines should keep your tweets on the message. These simple guidelines. Use that, and of course they explain a lot more on what to do if you're a company doing it. But then, I wish I had more time to go in depth on this, but let me just leave you here on page 239. That's over on, store the book there, on page 12. Or chapter 12, I should say. Chapter 12, page 239. He gives a list of various tools, some of which I had heard of, some I had not heard of, some I had heard of, but I didn't know that much about. And as I study them, I go, whoa, that would be a good thing to solve this problem. Some of these are free, some of them are paid service. And here's one called Trendistic. I hadn't heard of that. Want to find out what trends are going on in Twitter? For those of you that are writing blogs, producing podcasts, producing videos, speaking, writing, you want to know what to write about? There you go. And it's in this book. So here, I'm recommending strongly that you get Twitter Power 3.0. Notice the 3.0 there. It's in yellow. You can see that. There we go. That camera just shifted there. The Twitter Power 3.0 updated. And if you already know Twitter, good for you. This can take you to the next notch. It can help you become the kind of content producer and information disseminator and promoter that people like to hear from, they want to hear from, and your bottom line will benefit from it. I'm Terry Brock with TerryBrock.com. Thank you very much for joining me.